You ever want to chuck 2 bombs out at the same time using your weapon, but you kind of don't know how many sub-sabers you need because, you know, math? I spent an afternoon during my spring break researching this, all funny. And yeah, I'm here to share my results on how much sub-saber you need to run on your weapon in order to essentially chuck out 2 bombs without needing to go back into the ink and recharge. A quick disclaimer is that torpedo and chicken can't be thrown out. It has a special property where you can only allow to throw out 2 chickens. Any more chickens aren't simply allowed no matter how much sub-saber you run. And then you can't cast more than 1 torpedo, as the game only allows you to cast out 1 torpedo. So keep this in mind. First, we have Splattershot Jr., as that's in its own separate tier since it has a 10% more ink tank than any other weapon in the game, and that's a special trait that Junior just has. So because of this, the Junior, in order to essentially throw out 2 splat bombs without needing to refill, requires 1 main and 4 subs, or essentially 1 pure and 1 sub. Outside of Splatshot Jr., any weapon that carries splat bombs instead needs to run 2 mains and 5 subs of sub-saber. If you want to throw out 2 toxic mist to be extra annoying, what you can do is essentially run 2 mains and 4 subs of ink saber sub. In order to check out 2 fizzy bombs, what you're going to need to do is run 1 main and 4 subs of sub-saber. If you want to check out 2 mines, what you're going to need to run is at least 1 main and 2 subs of sub-saber. However, the game actually allows you to run 3 mines and just without needing to actually recharge, and what you're going to need to do that is run 2 mains and 5 subs of sub-saber. The game already allows you to chuck out 2 burst bombs, but what you can actually do is chuck out 3 burst bombs by running 2 mains and 6 subs of sub-saber, and this is actually pretty valid as you're able to essentially throw out 1 more burst bomb that you weren't able to before. If you want to throw 2 curling bombs, you're going to need 2 mains and 4 subs of sub-saber. If you want to pop down 2 squid beacons without any actual ink recharge, what you're going to want to do is run 2 mains and 4 subs of sub-saber as well. If you want to chuck out 2 suction bombs, you're going to need to run 2 mains and 5 subs of sub-saber. If you ever want to check out 2 walls without any hesitation, what you're going to need to do is run 1 pure, or at least 1 main and 3 subs of sub-saber. If you want to check out 2 sprinklers without any hesitation, what you're going to need is 1 main and 2 subs. If you want to check out 3 point sensors, what you're going to need to do is run 2 mains and 4 subs of ink saber sub. Now, double bombs might feel like a quick gimmick and a really just not usable or viable option for you to use in your Splatoon games. However, you can actually incorporate this in your Splatoon games if you're playing Rainmaker. Rainmaker needs you to quickly pop the Rainmaker in the beginning, and if you're able to quickly swim to the Rainmaker and chuck out 2 burst bombs really quickly without anyone really being able to stop you, you're able to actually stop the Rainmaker from popping in your enemy's color, or even then you're able to quickly pop it in your color and surprise your enemies as they weren't expecting 2 burst bombs to quickly chuck out. This also is really effective for things like if you're fighting a tent player and you really want to deal with the tent player, running sub-saber and actually chucking out bombs in order to stop the tent works and helps a really good way. While these situations might be very niche and very one-off, you know, just quickly do it to surprise your enemies, it can be quite effective as your opponents aren't expecting it. And if you're playing comp in order to win, sometimes trying these cheeky little strategies in order to win can bring you the victory over your opponents as they were not planning and expecting that. Especially if their composition requires a tent and you're just able to quickly chuck out 2 bombs and stop that comp. Oh, it's such a beautiful, wonderful feeling when you just throw out 2 burst bombs, 2 bombs, and just quickly stop their entire push. Not to mention, this tactic or tech is actually really effective on modes like Splat Zones or even Tower Control, where you quickly can throw out bombs on both sides of the tower, quickly stopping your opponent to really want to push tower, or even neutralizing the zone and getting into your color helps and goes a long way in the long run of playing Splatoon. Trust me when I say double fizzy bombs are really annoying to fight against, so being able to just quickly chuck out 2 fizzy bombs goes a very, very long way. Or even being able to quickly throw out 3 burst bombs while you're using, let's say, the normal splatter shot. It goes a very long way and helps you just be a little bit more annoying, but also have a little bit more edge in the fight. So try it out. If this video left you with any questions that you felt kind of unanswered, or kind of had a question of, well, what if I do this and what if I do that, then I stream on Twitch every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on down, come ask your questions. I spend a lot of times playing Splatoon, learning new weapons to make these guides and find out these techs for you guys. So yeah, ask me the question in chat. If today's video left you wanting more Splatoon 2 tips and tech videos, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on another video I upload, as well as you want more videos. I also have some videos in the eye icon up on the top right corner, as well as some in the description. Check them out. If you want some more daily Splatoon tips and tech videos, I also upload onto TikTok. We just hit 100 followers on TikTok, and I'm super grateful and super excited to grow that channel out a little bit more. But also, since I don't have community posts on this channel at the moment, I use TikTok to essentially connect better with you guys and ask you guys questions about what you want to see. For example, I had a video up this week that was essentially me asking, hey, what weapon do you want a guide video on? And surprisingly, everyone said Octobrush, so expect an Octobrush guide in the future. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, that's a good way for me to just interact with you guys at the moment, since I don't have community posts and I want to hear your guys' feedback. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. So hey, if you ever have an opinion you want to be heard, leave it in a comment section, or even, hey, come join the TikTok and leave a comment there and share your opinion. And I'm happy to hear about it and listen and just all that good stuff. As always, I believe in you guys. Make sure to have a good day. I'm out. Later.